higher energy, more enthusiasm, more outdoors, more excitement. I feel more alive living in my car. If I had to compare it, of my 15 years, I lived in a condo, and even compared to the past month that I've been living in a hotel. You know, after I sold my condo for 4 years, I've been on the road full time out of the Jeep that you see me in now. And then about a month ago, I got a hotel, long-term stay for about 30 days to take a break from the road to look at some possible property and just reflect on my journey. And I do think that I still see the possibility of getting a home base as an option. I definitely still see the goal to continue to save and to pile as much money as you can so you have as many options as possible. But from a lifestyle perspective, from a perspective that gives you a higher level of energy, a higher level of fun, in some odd way, I'd say that living in your car makes me feel more alive. Now, it is true, though, driving is more dangerous. It's true it's a challenge to find places to park. It's true that the road can wear you out. And it's true that the very vulnerable people, the seniors, the disabled, the very poor, they put themselves in an even more vulnerable position living in their car. And I think they should get subsidized housing, food stamps, or other programs that government supplies. And then if they wanted to live in their car, do that, but still have the resources to go back to if they need it. But it's not just the challenge, but it's the lifestyle that pushes you outside, that keeps you moving, that keeps you engaged. You actually deal with people more. I mean, now that Starbucks is back open, the gyms are back open. Look, it's an alive feeling. Driving the open road is a very fun feeling. You know, last year was tough, definitely with the coronavirus and the lockdowns. It was a disaster. But even when you lived in a house, it was tough. So, you know, again, I still say that the home base is on my radar. But I also have to document that I like to be on the move. I like to be free. I like to be, you know, wore out at the end of the day. You know, it's true that even living in a hotel for the past month, it's a sedentary life. You know, you got air conditioning, which is great. You got all the amenities, which is great. The number one thing I really got out of living in a hotel for about a month was the barrier between me and the public. There's two major problems with living on the road. Number one is lack of temperature control when it gets extremely hot or extremely cold. But number two, which is underestimated, is constantly dealing with the public on the road, in the stores, at the gym, and it's a never-ending thing, and you need a break from that from time to time. You know, that's why I've looked at now maybe the hybrid model, spend some of the year in my car, some of the year in a rental or a hotel, and then just go back and forth from that. You know, it's a possibility. You know, look, but I don't want to oversell this lifestyle because, again, I don't think the very destitute should only do this. I think they should get their resources from the government. And then I think if they wanted to do this on the side, let them do this on the side. Because you still need your health and you still need money to live in your car and to enjoy it. If you don't have your health and if you don't have money, you know, no matter what lifestyle you choose, it's not enjoyable, you know. So, and when you're sick on the road, it sucks. And so, you know, like I said, though, I'm still going to continue to just try to pile up cash, look for home bases that make sense. You know, that's been a challenge now. When I'm ready to buy a home base, the housing rose up to the all-time high. You know, inflation is definitely around. And so some people say that may not last. You know, it's tough to tell. You know, for 3 years, people have been telling me, well, since like, you know, 3-5 years, for the past 3-5 years, people have been saying, wait till the housing crashes, and it's gone straight up. So, but beyond that, you know, I want to share with you a balanced perspective. That the truth is, I do feel more enthusiastic, more alive living in my car than living in a hotel, or the experience I have living in my condo that I owned for 15 years. However, if I wasn't living in my condo for the first 15 years when I was like age 20 to 35, I would have never built my career. I would have never got established in a community and grown myself. I don't think very young people should just automatically live in their car until they build their credentials, or unless they're very disciplined. Because I think the bad part about living in your car, living very lean, is that you can live below your potential because you're not putting a demand on your life. And then you're going to get very old, and it's going to be maybe tougher for you. But again, we're in a new age with technology. A lot of things can be done remotely. There's a lot more opportunities. I'm 41. Even 20 years ago when I was 21, guys, when I was 21, a very small percentage of society could even consider working remotely. There was no gig economy. I worked for a pizzeria on the side. There was barely cell phones. There wasn't smartphones. So even though I'm only a 41-year-old middle-aged man, compared to 20 years ago when I was a 21-year-old young man looking to build my life, the world's different. So now, whether you're a traveling nurse, project manager, sales, gig economy, you name it, IT, there's so many things that can be done remote. So there's a lot more options, but there always needs to be discipline, and you need to manage your time, structure your day. You don't want to just live in your car, in my opinion, sleep late, do nothing. You might as well be in a hotel or subsidized house. But, look, I don't want to tell you either way. I want to document my experience, because I said, man, I just got done doing 30 days at a hotel. I've been on the road full time for the past 4 years. How do I feel? Well, for the past 4 or 5 days, I've been back on the road full time living in my car. And I feel more alive. The energy's higher. The passion is there. So it's true. Do I still think adding a home base may make sense? Yes. And I still may. May I still go back to the hybrid model of staying at hotels or Airbnbs when I want? Yeah. Now, all the options are on the table. Take life one day at a time. Keep doing what I need to do. Look at what I want to do. Take care of my health. Grace of God. If you have a bad day, try to get through the bad day. I don't recommend this lifestyle for anyone. Everyone's an adult. Kind of got to figure that out for yourself. Look at the pros and cons. Know all your options. Know your exit strategies. And, that's it. But I hope through my videos, you get some perspective. It's one perspective. It's not every perspective on someone who actually has the experience living a life. That's the best I can do. So again, thank you to all my members who support the channel. If you want to support the channel because my videos help you, click that blue join button. You also get unlimited access to all my live feeds. Check out my playlist, which has thousands of free videos about topics like this on a variety of topics. And click the thumbs up, leave a comment below. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Remember, take care of yourself. Self-care is the ultimate calling on your life. Remember, manage your time. Remember, show up. Even if you mess up, if you show up, you'll do better than if you just sat home. So you got to do stuff in life. You gotta be productive, because without productivity, guys, idle time will destroy your life. Financially, emotionally, physically, you got to move. Got to keep your blood flowing. Got to keep your money bag growing, and you got to mitigate risk. And you just got to go for it. Hopefully you get the grace of God along the way. But whatever you do, you got to do something. You want a YouTube channel, got to do videos. You want a job, you got to keep showing up. You want to build your career, you got to get a certification. You want to stay out of trouble, stay out of gossip. You want to stay out of trouble, stay out of drama. You don't want to be dead broke, don't keep having kids. Take care of your kids if you got kids, but if you ain't got kids, guys, girls, if you look back at your life and you say most of my emotional torment came from being in relationships, why don't you stay single for a while? Okay, so you got to look at your past, look at your future, evaluate, and start making decisions. Because without that, you just repeat this negative cycle. And it's very hard to get out of a negative cycle, because humans are creatures of habit. Once we do something right or wrong, we tend to keep doing it. And if we keep doing it, and if it's wrong, we keep getting the same result. They say that insanity, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So again, there's some exceptions even with that, but I think you get what I'm saying. And none of us ever figure out life, myself included. So, you go from one disaster to another. I know that's also a definition of success in one sense. So, but either way, I banged out another video. I think I gave you something good. Again, thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to everyone out there. You know what it is. We keep pushing forward one day at a time, one step at a time. Okay, try to keep things simple. When in doubt, don't buy. When in doubt, self-care. And I think overall, hopefully end up in a little bit better place over time. Thank you.